Oh, hi to all of you guys. Yeah, so as stated on the title of the video, maybe it's time to take a break from Pokemon Go. Not me though. I'm here today to share with you guys a story, a true story that happened to a friend of mine back in the year 2018. So it is a story of, a friend of mine who actually quit Pokemon Go, and how he did it was rather absurd to a lot of us who actually saw what he did. But if you guys are going through what he was going through back then, shall I say now for you guys, if you guys are experiencing what I'm going to tell you guys in a couple of minutes time, well, you guys can always share your experience and your story and as to what you guys, are doing to overcome this problem. Or should I say, it's known as Pokemon Go fatigue. Yep, if you guys are experiencing Pokemon Go fatigue, yeah, you guys can always share with me in the comment section down below. Alright? Or even know anybody who is actually going through it. So anyway, yeah, I said to you guys, this story, alright, happened back in the year 2018, and it was around March and April. Back then when Lugia first had its shiny form released into the game on the 16th of March 2018. So that was the very first legendary Pokemon that ever had its shiny form released into the game. Okay, and it was also around the time when the mythical Pokemon, the first ever mythical Pokemon, Mew, was also released into the game. So Lugia was here for, if I remember correctly, for around 2 weeks. After that, Latias came into the raids on the 2nd of April 2018. But my friend, he actually went out to raid as much as he could to try to get this shiny Lugia, because, that was the first, shiny legendary that you could possibly get, right? And he did like a handful of raids like every single day for like 2.5 weeks, and he did not get himself this shiny. So, I mean, I know it is tough for a lot of you guys who have been trying to get your shiny from the legendary raids to have struggled enough to try to get it. I myself have experienced it also. There were certain legendary raid bosses that I've done like 70, 80 over raids before I actually got the very first shiny legendary, including like Suicune and Articuno and even a Terrakion that I've even not gotten the shiny form of yet. And I know of people, who have done like more than 150 legendary raids before they actually get their very first shiny legendary Pokemon. Yeah, so I mean, back to the story right now, and the fact that, my friend, he actually mentioned in the group chat during the time when Lugia was still around that he was struggling to try to get the shiny Lugia, and he was really, really unhappy with it. He was really unhappy with his luck. The fact that other people in the chat were sharing their shiny Lugia, some even got Shandos, 100% IV shinies, and he did not even get himself his very first shiny Lugia. Of course, made him even more depressed and more, disheartened to continue to play the game. So right after, Lugia ended, like I said, Latias came, and it was on the 2nd of April that Latias came. He managed to get his Mew on the 30th of March, a few days after 30th of March after it was released. And it was around April or almost the end of April that he actually did something really, really insane. It was super duper shocking to us. And what he did was he basically just shared 2 screen recordings or 2 videos in the group chat. Okay? The first video was him showing his profile, his IGN and whatnot, and then it went to his storage. When we saw that he was only left with 1 Pokemon, okay, his buddied Mew, because you cannot transfer a buddied Pokemon, neither can you transfer away Mew, we were like, oh my god, what the toot just happened? Okay? So we asked him like what's going on, and he did not even reply. A few minutes later, he sent a second video of him, going to the, I do not know, the Niantic website or whatsoever, And he showed him typing in his details and whatsoever to ask Niantic to delete the account. Yes, it is something that you can do, alright? It is on Niantic's website or whatsoever. I'm not really too sure. But I didn't even know that it was possible for us to delete an account, alright? So he did that, alright? He deleted his account. He requested from Niantic to delete the account, and they asked him like twice, are you really sure you want to delete the account? You cannot retrieve the, data and the account back if you actually do it and it's permanently erased or whatsoever. I still remember like some of the words. It was rather, like shocking and in a way, very depressing for all of us to actually see that kind of video. I mean, he has played the game ever since it first released back in 2016, and to throw away 1.5 years worth of effort, especially getting like all the Stardust, all the resources, all the Pokemon, it definitely breaks a lot of us who actually watch the videos heart. It broke our heart, and it made us feel really, really sad. But then I started to talk to some of my friends and ask them like, what's going on, this and that, why did he leave the chat? And like I told you guys, he has been mentioning in the chat that he did not get himself the shiny Lugia, did not get himself the shinies and whatsoever. So that's why he decided to send those 2 videos and basically just leave the chat without saying any other words. So I mean, for me, I kind of understand why someone like him would actually do something like that. Is because of like what I said, Pokemon Go fatigue, or basically just he's done with the game. Basically, it's like saying I'm done, I'm totally done with the game. I do not want to touch this game anymore because it's not giving me the luck, the RNG that I'm getting, whereas my friends, my whoever, they are actually getting all this that I'm not able to get. And he feels really, really sad. To tell you guys the truth, I mean, I have been in situations like this also. You guys should know that I actually play Pokemon Go for very, very long hours, and I do try my best, my very best, to actually go out there to hunt for the shinies, to hunt for the hundos, to hunt for whatever legendaries, especially to show to you guys. But there are times that I'm unable to get them, because of RNG, because of luck. But everybody have different level of perseverance or determination. So I would dare say that compared to majority of the players out there, my determination and motivation and perseverance to continue to play this game, even if I do not get like any shinies, even if I do not get any hundos or shandos or whatever Pokemon that I'm striving to get, I will still continue to play. Okay, because there are a lot of other things that motivate me to play the game, not just going after shinies, not just going after hundos. It's also grinding for the XP, also grinding for the Stardust, also grinding for certain stats, and also most importantly, the thing that motivates me the most right now is actually creating content for you guys to watch. So my point is, I have been in a situation before such that I tell myself that when I'm in a situation like this, when I do not have any motivation, I do not have the feel to play the game at all, seriously, maybe it is time to take a break. Maybe for some of you guys who are experiencing it right now, who are unable to get like your shinies or your whatever desired Pokemon, maybe it's time to take a break from the game. And I can share with you guys something that have happened to me before, that I've taken a break from the game. Don't take as if me playing this game at a crazy high level standard, I do not take a break at all. That's not true. The longest period that I've taken a break is actually during Suicune period back in the year 2017, when Suicune first was released on August and September. Yeah, so I actually did not play the game for 5 days because I was feeling really, really down and depressed. Not because of the game, but because of my personal life and whatsoever. I broke up with my ex-girlfriend at that point of time, so I didn't have the mood and the feel to play the game, so I did not want to still be mentally focused on this game when I have other things to focus on or be sad about. But most importantly, what I want to tell you guys is, if you guys feel that you guys need a break, go ahead and take a break. There's nobody stopping you from taking a break. Of course, there are some of your friends who would definitely want to motivate you to try to get you back into the game to play the way that you have been playing. But you have to let them know that, you are at the point that you need to take a break. You're burnt out. Every one of us need to take a break, okay? Unless you are a robot, okay? We are all human beings. I myself am a human being. Don't take it as if I'm a robot. I need to take a break also. So right now, I actually do take a lot of breaks with Auntie Gladys and Leo. We actually take breaks more often than when I used to play really, really hardcore last time. Okay, so I've always emphasized this, which is Pokemon Go is a game for you to enjoy and not to be stressed about. If you feel stressed playing Pokemon Go, something is clearly wrong, okay, if you do not enjoy it anymore. Of course, there are certain times that you will feel stressed or pressured to play a bit harder. That is positive stress in a sense that because you are time limited, example like Spotlight Hour, we only have 1 hour, or Community Day, you only have 6 hours. You want to maximize and push to your very best. That is fine, but not to the point that you really don't enjoy it anymore and you feel that it's a chore. It's not doing you any good. It's taking your mental energy out from you and giving you a lot of negativity. That's when you seriously need to sit down, consider whether you really need to take a break. Okay, I know a lot of people have experienced this thing called FOMO, which is known as the fear of missing out. Okay, missing out in terms of whatever activities or events that's going on in the game right now that you don't wish to forego because it's limited in terms of the time. And also, some people might feel like, hey, if I were to stop playing for a couple of hours or couple of days, I'll be lacking behind my friends, and you feel like you want to have a little bit of a competitive advantage, so much so that you just play to the maximum number of hours that you can possibly play, and resulting in you becoming really stressed about it and really unhappy with what you are actually doing, which is supposed to be playing Pokemon Go. Playing, when I say playing, is for you to have fun, alright? Not for you to be stressed about or feel like as if you are doing something and not enjoying it. That's really unhealthy, in my opinion, mentally unhealthy. So, yeah, I mean, there are a lot of things that I would like to share with you guys, especially in terms of a lot of trainers' mental state of mind whenever they play Pokemon Go or whatsoever. I mean, but this is just a short little story that I've just shared with you guys. And also a little thing about myself and how possibly you guys can overcome it also. Like I said, don't feel scared, don't feel pressured to not take a break, okay? You can take a break anytime. You can even take a break from watching my videos if you guys feel that it's too tiring to watch my daily videos or daily vlogs. Of course, if you are still interested in my daily vlogs, etc., and don't wish to play the game, it's also fine. You have an option to do that. Yeah, so I mean, there are days, just let you guys know, there are days that I do start playing the game, Pokemon Go, even just in the evening. I don't play for like 14 or 16 hours every day. Alright, sometimes I just play like only 2 to 3 hours a day, just logging in, just sending gifts and do a little bit of stuff here and there. I don't play the full 12 to 14 hours, which a lot of you guys would think that I do. Okay, which I did actually last time. Now no longer. If I need the break for the day, I will take it. Yep, nothing stopping me, man. So hopefully you guys have gotten a better insight as to all this thing that I'm trying to share with you guys. I'm not here to tell you guys that I need a break, but I'm here to tell you guys that all of us definitely need a break when we need it. Alright, and if you guys feel that it is the time for you guys to take a break, go ahead too. I do not want any of you guys to have to resort to what my friend did, which was to transfer and all his Pokemon and delete away his account. It's a really sad thing to see. For me to just say it to you guys, maybe it doesn't impact so much, but if you guys actually see the video footage, that's when it would really hit harder. Okay, so if you guys learn a thing or two, or think that you guys really need to take a break, let me know in the comment section down below, man. Be open about it. Don't be too shy to share your feelings, your thoughts, your emotions, or whatsoever. Don't feel scared that people would actually think that you are just weak or whatsoever. it's okay. It's okay to take a break. Like I said, I do take breaks too. Okay? So with that said, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, in the next video. Alright? Goodbye and take care.